Welcome to Market Masterclass on the first day of February 2017, and on the world front we're looking at the rapidly expanding, upcoming, controversial country of Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. It was British Burma from 1885 until 1948, when it gained its independence. Then it's had a military junta running the country for quite a while, since 1988. Military rule until 2011, when it it's still sort of based on a military rule, but it's become more liberal. It's opened its gates, it's let economies into the country, and it is expanding quite rapidly. And in terms of foreign investment into the country, that has been quite substantial in recent years. In terms of the military government, they still control the energy in the country, they still control the heavy industry and the rice trade. Rice is grown on 60% of all the land, and it employs 70% of the population. And it's interesting in the sense that the country has an estimated unemployment rate of 37%. 26% are rated to be below the poverty line. In terms of ease of doing business, it's still ranked only 170th in the world. And in terms of GDP, it's been booming. It's been, in 2014, estimated 8.5% growth. However, inflation is pretty high as well, around about 6%. So overall, not so hot, but the potential is massive. Foreign countries are pouring in. In terms of exports, we're talking about natural gas, wood products, pulses, beans, fish, rice, jade and gems, and also there is quite a lot of narcotics trading. In fact, gems, narcotics and rice are smuggled regularly through to Thailand, China and Bangladesh, and of course these statistics are not recorded. In terms of their export market, China takes 38%, Thailand 26%, India 8%, and Japan 6%. Yangon has tripled in size since 1983, and it's now 7.4 million people in a country which has 53 million people overall. It used to have economic aid coming into the country, like 127 million in economic aid. In terms of foreign reserves, it has $8 billion. And in terms of investment, in 2010, there was something like $900 million came into the country of foreign investment. In 2015, this has increased massively to $5 billion in 1 year. So in terms of imports, we're talking about classic non-industrialized country: machinery, transport equipment, cement, construction materials, crude oil, food and fabrics, and petroleum products. And again, we've got China's ranked in here, 42%, and Thailand 19%, Singapore 11%, Japan 5%. Yangon produces 23% of all GDP in the country of Myanmar, and it is heralded as a massively up-and-coming economy, although overall the country has major problems, particularly in the south on the Bangladesh border. There's a massive controversy with the Roppongi, I think they're called, the Muslim people. There's tremendous unrest in that area, which is all saddening overall. But Yangon itself, which is in the very south of the country, Burma and Myanmar, is looking pretty good into the future. So the best of luck to Yangon. I hope you found that useful and interesting. Bye for now.